Ladies and gentlemen, strength is not about the size of your muscles, the sound of your voice, or the weight you can carry. Strength is much deeper. Strength is a fire inside you, one that refuses to be extinguished no matter how strong the storm. And today I want to tell you about the 7 signs that prove you are, indeed, a very strong person. Challenges are an inevitable part of life. They come in many forms: unexpected setbacks, personal struggles, or professional obstacles, and they often arrive when we least expect them. While it's natural to feel overwhelmed or even afraid in the face of adversity, courage is what separates those who thrive from those who merely survive. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward despite it. When you face challenges with courage, you are choosing to confront your fears, embrace uncertainty, and take action even when the odds seem stacked against you. Courage is deeply rooted in the belief that every problem has a solution, even if it's not immediately apparent. This belief allows strong individuals to approach challenges with a mindset of possibility rather than defeat. They understand that challenges are not there to break them, but to build them. Each struggle carries the potential to teach valuable lessons, reveal hidden strengths, and pave the way for growth. When you face challenges with courage, you shift your perspective from "why is this happening to me?" to "what can I learn from this?" Courage often begins with taking the first step, no matter how small it may seem. It's easy to become paralyzed by fear or uncertainty, but strong individuals understand that progress starts with action. They don't wait for the perfect moment or ideal conditions because they know that those rarely exist. Instead, they focus on what they can control and take purposeful steps toward overcoming the obstacle in front of them. This willingness to act, even when the outcome is uncertain, is a hallmark of courage. Another key aspect of facing challenges with courage is resilience. Life will knock you down, it's inevitable. But what matters is how you respond. Courageous people don't allow failure to define them. They recognize that falling is part of the journey, and that every fall is an opportunity to rise stronger and wiser. They learn from their mistakes, adapt their approach, and keep moving forward. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing forward, using each setback as a stepping stone to something greater. Fear is a natural response to challenges, but courageous individuals refuse to let it control them. Instead of running away from fear, they confront it head-on. They ask themselves, "What am I truly afraid of?" and work to dismantle those fears one by one. Often fear is rooted in the unknown or in assumptions about what might happen. By seeking clarity and focusing on the facts, courageous people are able to reduce the power of fear and approach challenges with a clearer mind and a steadier heart. Courage also involves the willingness to embrace discomfort. Challenges often require stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that can be intimidating. However, strong individuals understand that growth rarely happens in a place of comfort. They see discomfort not as something to avoid, but as a sign that they are pushing themselves towards something meaningful. Embracing discomfort means accepting that the journey may be hard, but the reward at the end will be worth it. Faith plays a significant role in courage as well. Strong individuals often draw on their faith, whether it's faith in themselves, faith in a higher power, or faith in the process to navigate difficult times. This faith provides them with the strength to keep going, even when the path ahead is unclear. It reminds them that they are not alone and that challenges are temporary, but the growth they experience from overcoming them is lasting. Support from others can also fuel courage. Strong individuals are not afraid to seek help when they need it. They understand that asking for support is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of wisdom. Whether it's advice from a mentor, encouragement from a friend, or inspiration from someone who has overcome similar challenges, leaning on others can provide the strength and perspective needed to face adversity with courage. Facing challenges with courage is ultimately about persistence. It's about waking up every day and choosing to fight for your goals, your dreams, and your well-being, even when it feels easier to give up. Courage doesn't mean you won't have moments of doubt or fear. It means you'll push through those moments and keep striving for what matters most. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself just how strong you are. And each time you choose courage, you become a little stronger, a little wiser, and a little more unstoppable. Taking full responsibility for your life is one of the most empowering decisions you can ever make. It means accepting that your life, in all its complexities and challenges, is ultimately in your hands. It's a recognition that your choices, actions, and mindset determine the quality of your life far more than external circumstances. While it may feel easier to blame others, situations, or even luck for your struggles, taking responsibility shifts the focus back to where it belongs: on you. This is not about assigning blame to yourself for every difficulty, but about understanding that you have the power to respond to any situation in a way that aligns with your goals and values. When you take full responsibility, you stop playing the victim and start becoming the architect of your own life. Challenges and setbacks no longer feel like insurmountable obstacles, but opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin to ask, "What can I do about this?" That shift in mindset is transformative because it places you in control. No longer are you at the mercy of outside forces. Instead, you become proactive, seeking solutions and taking steps to create the outcomes you desire. It's a declaration that no matter what happens, you will own your response and move forward with purpose. Taking responsibility means understanding that life will not always be fair, and that's okay. You may encounter circumstances that you didn't create or deserve, but even then, you have a choice. You can let those situations define you, or you can decide how you will respond to them. Strong individuals recognize that while they can't control everything, they can control their attitude, effort, and perspective. They focus on what they can do rather than dwelling on what they can't change. This focus allows them to move forward, even in the face of adversity. Responsibility also involves owning your decisions, both good and bad. It means acknowledging your successes and celebrating your achievements, but it also means being honest about your mistakes and failures. When you take responsibility, you don't hide from your errors or make excuses. Instead, you face them head on, learn from them, and use them as fuel for growth. Every mistake becomes a lesson, every failure a stepping stone. This accountability builds character and resilience, making you stronger and better equipped to handle future challenges. One of the most liberating aspects of taking responsibility is realizing that you are not obligated to live according to others' expectations. Too often, people feel trapped by what society, family, or peers think they should do or be. But when you take responsibility for your life, you reclaim your power to make choices based on your own values and aspirations. You stop seeking approval from others and start living authentically. This shift not only brings greater fulfillment, but also allows you to pursue your true potential without being weighed down by external pressures. Taking responsibility requires self-awareness. You have to be willing to look at yourself honestly and evaluate your habits, beliefs, and behaviors. Are they helping you move toward your goals, or are they holding you back? This kind of introspection can be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for growth. Strong individuals are not afraid to confront their weaknesses because they know that acknowledging them is the first step toward overcoming them. They take ownership of their personal development and commit to becoming the best version of themselves. It's also important to recognize that taking responsibility is not about perfection. You will make mistakes, face setbacks, and experience moments of doubt. That's part of being human. But taking responsibility means you don't let those moments define you. Instead, you use them as opportunities to reflect, adjust, and move forward. It's about progress, not perfection. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a testament to your commitment to owning your life. Taking responsibility can be challenging, especially when things go wrong. It's tempting to shift blame onto others or external circumstances. But strong individuals resist that temptation because they understand that blaming others only weakens their own power. When you blame someone else, you're essentially saying that they have control over your life. Taking responsibility, on the other hand, is an act of reclaiming that control. It's a statement that no matter what happens, you will find a way to move forward and create the life you want. Taking full responsibility is an act of self-empowerment. It's a declaration that you will no longer wait for someone else to save you, fix your problems, or give you permission to pursue your dreams. You take charge of your destiny, recognizing that the power to change your life lies within you. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. When you take responsibility, you unlock your potential and step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Setting boundaries by saying no is one of the most powerful acts of self-respect and self-care. It is about recognizing your own limits and protecting your time, energy, and well-being. Saying no is not about being rude or dismissive. Rather, it's about understanding your priorities and making decisions that align with your values. In a world that often rewards constant availability and self-sacrifice, the ability to say no is a skill that allows you to maintain control over your life and focus on what truly matters. When you say yes to everything, you risk spreading yourself too thin. Your time and energy are finite, and constantly giving to others without considering your own needs can leave you feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and unfulfilled. By saying no, you create the space you need to recharge and focus on your own goals. It's not selfish to prioritize yourself, it's necessary. You cannot give your best to others if you are running on empty. Saying no allows you to preserve your resources so that you can show up fully for the commitments that matter most to you. Saying no also helps to define and reinforce your boundaries. Boundaries are the lines you draw to protect your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. They let others know what you are and are not willing to tolerate. When you say no, you are asserting your boundaries and communicating your needs clearly. This is an essential step in building healthy relationships, as it fosters mutual respect and understanding. People who truly value and respect you will appreciate your honesty and will not take offense when you set limits. At times, saying no can feel uncomfortable, especially if you're someone who is used to pleasing others. You may worry about disappointing people or damaging relationships. However, it's important to remember that saying no is not about rejecting the person, but about being honest about your capacity. You are not obligated to meet everyone's expectations, and your worth is not determined by how much you do for others. Learning to say no with kindness and firmness allows you to honor your own needs while maintaining respect for others. One of the most liberating aspects of setting boundaries by saying no is the freedom it brings. When you stop saying yes to things that drain you or don't align with your goals, you free up time and energy for the things that truly matter. You can focus on your passions, invest in meaningful relationships, and pursue your personal and professional aspirations. This sense of control over your life is empowering and can lead to greater fulfillment and happiness. Saying no also teaches others how to treat you. When you consistently say yes to things that don't serve you, you may unintentionally send the message that your time and energy are not valuable. By setting clear boundaries and saying no when necessary, you show others that you respect yourself and expect the same from them. This can lead to healthier, more balanced relationships where both parties feel valued and respected. It's important to remember that saying no does not require an elaborate explanation or justification. A simple, polite no is enough. For instance, you might say, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm unable to commit to that right now." This approach is both respectful and assertive, and it leaves no room for misinterpretation. Practicing this kind of communication can help you become more comfortable with saying no over time. Saying no is a skill that gets easier with practice. The more you exercise it, the more confident you will become in asserting your boundaries. You may find that people respond more positively than you expected, and you will likely experience a sense of relief and empowerment each time you say no to something that doesn't serve you. Over time, this practice can transform the way you live and interact with others, leading to a more balanced, intentional, and fulfilling life. While it's important to say no when necessary, it's equally important to recognize when saying yes is the right choice. Setting boundaries is not about shutting people out or refusing every request. It's about making thoughtful decisions that honor your priorities. There will be times when helping others or taking on a new responsibility aligns with your values and goals, and in those moments, saying yes can be just as empowering as saying no. The key is to ensure that your yes comes from a place of genuine desire and capacity, not from obligation or fear. Saying no is ultimately an act of self-respect. It is a way of affirming that your time, energy, and well-being are important, and that you have the right to protect them. While it may feel challenging at first, the rewards of setting boundaries are well worth the effort. By saying no, you create a life that reflects your values, priorities, and aspirations, and you set the stage for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Staying calm in chaos is one of the most valuable qualities a person can develop. It requires a mindset that prioritizes focus, emotional regulation, and perspective, even when life feels overwhelming or unpredictable. Chaos is an inevitable part of life, whether it comes in the form of unexpected challenges, stressful situations, or the fast pace of modern living. The ability to remain composed during such times not only helps you navigate the storm, but also sets you apart as someone capable of making sound decisions under pressure. When chaos strikes, emotions often run high. Stress, fear, or frustration can take over, clouding your judgment and making it difficult to think clearly. However, staying calm begins with understanding that you have control over how you respond to the situation. Instead of reacting impulsively to external circumstances, you can take a moment to breathe, center yourself, and approach the problem with clarity. This pause, though brief, can make all the difference. It allows you to shift from a reactive mindset to a proactive one, enabling you to assess the situation rationally and determine the best course of action. One of the most effective ways to stay calm in chaos is to focus on what you can control. Chaos often feels overwhelming because it highlights all the things that are beyond your influence. Worrying about these uncontrollable factors only adds to your stress and distracts you from what truly matters. By directing your energy toward the aspects you can influence, your actions, thoughts, and attitude, you regain a sense of agency and purpose. This shift in focus not only reduces anxiety but also empowers you to take meaningful steps toward resolving the situation. Another key to staying calm is maintaining perspective. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to feel like the chaos will last forever, or that the stakes are higher than they actually are. Taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture can help you put the situation into context. Ask yourself, will this matter a week, a month, or a year from now? Often the answer is no, and this realization can help you approach the issue with a calmer, more balanced mindset. Even when the chaos involves significant challenges, reminding yourself that you have faced and overcome difficulties in the past can give you the confidence to persevere. Staying calm also requires self-awareness. Knowing your triggers and understanding how your body responds to stress can help you manage your reactions more effectively. When you notice your heart racing, your breathing quickening, or your thoughts spiraling, it's a signal to pause and recalibrate. Techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, or grounding exercises can help you stay present and prevent your emotions from spiraling out of control. By practicing these techniques regularly, you build a reservoir of calm that you can draw upon in moments of chaos. Another crucial aspect of staying calm is trusting in your ability to adapt and find solutions. Chaos often brings uncertainty, and uncertainty can be unsettling. However, it's important to remember that you are resourceful and capable. Trusting in your ability to handle challenges as they come reduces the fear of the unknown and helps you approach problems with creativity and resilience. This mindset not only keeps you calm, but also enhances your ability to navigate the chaos effectively. In chaotic situations, it's also essential to focus on the present moment. Worrying about what might happen in the future or dwelling on past mistakes only adds to the sense of disorder. By grounding yourself in the here and now, you can give your full attention to the task at hand. This focus not only helps you stay calm, but also ensures that you are making the best possible decisions based on the current circumstances. Surrounding yourself with calm energy can also make a significant difference. In chaotic environments, emotions can be contagious. Being around people who remain composed and level-headed can help you stay grounded. Conversely, if you find yourself in the midst of negativity or panic, it's important to protect your own energy and not let others' stress affect you. Maintaining a sense of inner calm, even when those around you are losing theirs, is a sign of strength and emotional maturity. Staying calm in chaos is a skill that requires practice. It's not something that happens overnight, but rather something that you cultivate over time through experience and intentional effort. Each time you face a chaotic situation and manage to stay composed, you strengthen your ability to do so in the future. Over time, staying calm becomes second nature, allowing you to approach life's challenges with confidence and grace. Embracing growth and change is an essential aspect of personal development and success in life. Growth is a natural part of the human experience, and change is inevitable in every aspect of our lives, whether we welcome it or not. Learning to embrace both, rather than resisting them, is a key to unlocking your full potential and living a fulfilled life. However, this process is not always easy. It requires a shift in mindset, a willingness to let go of comfort, and an openness to the unknown. One of the most significant challenges in embracing growth and change is overcoming the fear of the unknown. Change often takes us into uncharted territory, disrupting the routines and environments we are accustomed to. This uncertainty can feel intimidating, but it is precisely in these moments of discomfort that growth occurs. The unknown holds opportunities for learning, discovery, and transformation. By stepping out of your comfort zone and facing the unknown head-on, you allow yourself to adapt and evolve in ways you never thought possible. Growth and change often require letting go of the past. This could mean releasing outdated beliefs, habits, or relationships that no longer serve your best interests. Letting go can be painful because it involves acknowledging that what once worked for you is no longer effective. However, clinging to the past prevents you from moving forward. Growth comes from making space for new ideas, experiences, and perspectives that align with who you are becoming. It's not about forgetting the past, but learning from it and using those lessons to propel you forward. Another crucial aspect of embracing growth and change is developing a mindset of resilience. Change often brings challenges and setbacks, and growth can be an uncomfortable process. Resilience allows you to navigate these difficulties with grace and determination. It's about viewing obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as roadblocks. Resilient individuals understand that setbacks are a natural part of the journey and use them as stepping stones to greater achievements. Flexibility is another key to embracing growth and change. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and rigidly clinging to your expectations can lead to frustration and disappointment. Being flexible means staying open to new possibilities and adapting to circumstances as they arise. This doesn't mean abandoning your goals or values. Rather, it means being willing to adjust your approach and explore alternative paths when necessary. Flexibility allows you to find creative solutions and remain optimistic even in the face of unexpected changes. To fully embrace growth and change, it's essential to cultivate a sense of curiosity and a hunger for learning. Growth thrives in an environment of exploration and inquiry. By staying curious, you remain open to new ideas and perspectives, which can inspire personal transformation. This mindset encourages you to seek out experiences that challenge your current understanding and push the boundaries of your comfort zone. A curious attitude also helps you approach change with a sense of excitement rather than fear, seeing it as an opportunity to expand your horizons. Self-awareness plays a crucial role in embracing growth and change. Understanding your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations allows you to navigate change with clarity and purpose. When you know who you are and what you want, you can align your actions and decisions with your goals, even in the midst of change. Self-awareness also helps you recognize areas where growth is needed and take proactive steps to improve. This ongoing process of self-reflection and adjustment is a cornerstone of personal development. The support of others can also make embracing growth and change more manageable. Surrounding yourself with individuals who encourage and inspire you creates a positive environment for growth. These people can provide guidance, perspective, and encouragement as you navigate change. At the same time, it's important to recognize that not everyone will understand or support your journey. Growth sometimes means outgrowing certain relationships or environments. While this can be difficult, it's necessary for creating space for new connections that align with your evolving self. Embracing growth and change requires patience and self-compassion. Growth is not a linear process, and change often comes with its share of setbacks and detours. It's important to be patient with yourself as you navigate these challenges and to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Self-compassion allows you to approach growth with kindness rather than judgment, recognizing that transformation takes time and effort. By treating yourself with grace, you create an internal environment that fosters resilience and perseverance. Embracing growth and change is a choice. It's a decision to see life as a journey of continuous learning and improvement, rather than as a static state. When you choose to embrace growth and change, you empower yourself to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and become the best version of yourself. It's a mindset that allows you to face life's uncertainties with courage and confidence, knowing that each step forward brings you closer to your fullest potential. Persistence in the face of hardship is one of the most defining traits of those who achieve success and fulfillment in life. Hardships are inevitable. They come in many forms: personal losses, professional setbacks, financial difficulties, or emotional struggles. Yet, it is not the hardships themselves that determine the outcome of a person's life, but how they choose to respond to them. To persist, despite adversity, is to choose resilience over surrender, progress over stagnation, and hope over despair. This choice, though difficult, is what separates those who grow stronger from their struggles from those who are defeated by them. At the core of persistence is a deep sense of purpose. When you are clear about what you want to achieve or the values that guide you, it becomes easier to keep going. Even when the journey is tough, purpose acts as a compass, giving direction and meaning to your actions. It reminds you why you started in the first place and fuels your determination to keep moving forward, regardless of the obstacles in your path. Without a sense of purpose, hardships can feel overwhelming and insurmountable. But with it, they become challenges to be overcome in the pursuit of something greater. Hardships often test your patience and perseverance, pushing you to your limits. During these times, it's important to recognize that persistence is not about never feeling discouraged or tired. It's about continuing despite those feelings. Even small, consistent efforts add up over time and bring you closer to your goals. Progress may seem slow, and the results may not be immediately visible, but persistence teaches you the value of delayed gratification. It shows that the effort you put in today lays the foundation for the successes of tomorrow. Every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to overcoming the hardship you face. One of the most challenging aspects of persisting through hardships is managing self-doubt. It's natural to question your abilities and decisions when things aren't going well. However, persistence requires you to confront these doubts and keep pushing forward. This doesn't mean ignoring your fears, but rather acknowledging them and choosing not to let them dictate your actions. Building self-confidence through small victories and positive self-talk can help strengthen your resolve. Remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome and draw inspiration from your own resilience. Each hardship you conquer reinforces your belief in your ability to handle whatever comes next. Another critical element of persistence is adaptability. Hardships often force you to reassess your plans and strategies. Sometimes the path you initially envisioned may no longer be viable, and adjustments need to be made. Adaptability doesn't mean giving up on your goals, it means finding new ways to achieve them. It's about being flexible enough to change course while remaining committed to the destination. This willingness to adapt is what allows you to navigate obstacles and turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. Instead of viewing hardships as insurmountable barriers, see them as challenges that can teach you valuable lessons and make you stronger. Support from others can also play a vital role in maintaining persistence during tough times. While persistence is ultimately a personal decision, having a strong support system can make the journey less daunting. Friends, family, mentors, or colleagues who believe in you can provide encouragement and perspective when you're feeling low. Their words of support can remind you of your strengths and motivate you to keep going. At the same time, it's important to recognize that not everyone will understand your journey or the choices you make. Persistence sometimes requires tuning out negativity or criticism and focusing on your inner voice. Embracing a growth mindset is another key to persisting through hardship. A growth mindset recognizes that failure and difficulty are not indicators of your worth or capabilities, but are instead opportunities to learn and improve. This mindset encourages you to view challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. It allows you to see hardships as temporary and surmountable, rather than permanent and debilitating. With a growth mindset, you understand that persistence is not about achieving perfection, but about making consistent progress, no matter how incremental. Staying focused on the bigger picture is crucial when dealing with hardships. It's easy to get bogged down in the immediate challenges and lose sight of your long-term goals. Persistence requires you to keep your eyes on the prize, even when the road ahead seems unclear. This doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties you face, but rather maintaining a perspective that allows you to see beyond them. Visualizing the life you want or the person you aspire to become can provide the motivation needed to push through the hard times. Persistence requires an unwavering belief that the effort is worth it. This belief may be rooted in faith, hope, or a deep conviction in your abilities and purpose. Whatever its source, it serves as a powerful force that keeps you moving forward. Hardships can shake your confidence and test your limits, but they also provide an opportunity to prove to yourself just how strong and capable you are. Every time you persist through difficulty, you build resilience, strength, and character. These qualities not only help you overcome the current challenge, but also prepare you for whatever lies ahead.